Okay, so I want to answer the question, how long does it take for supplements to work? Okay, well, this is a variable question because it really depends on what supplements you're taking. For example, the cruciferous food doesn't necessarily increase energy per se, so you may not feel anything. What it's doing, it's increasing the enzyme in the liver. It's increasing, it's giving the liver enzymes as well to convert poisons in your body to harmless particles. So what would be the positive sensation for that? Just feeling cleaner, better skin. But that's going to take some time depending on how long you've had a liver problem. But it's also one of the benefits is to decrease the risk of cancer. So are you going to really feel any different from that? No, you're just not going to have cancer, or you'll have less incidence of cancer. So that's why it's hard to know something's working if there's no symptoms. There's no bad things happening. So you have that, cruciferous. But then you also have other things like the adrenal night formula, which is now called the sleep aid. Well, that, if it's going to work, it's going to work between 1 or 2 days. Okay, so you should feel the benefits of feeling tired. Okay, now the adrenal day formula, which is now called adrenal and cortisol relief, you should feel within about 5 to 10 minutes a sense of relaxation. Okay, it might take a couple days for that to work. But again, if your body is so fatigued and so messed up, it could take a week or 2 weeks. All right. Now, with the digestive supplements, you have the ones that acidify the stomach, which is either the apple cider vinegar plus or the digestive aid. Okay, digest aid, which basically what it does is it acidifies the stomach. So you're going to feel a little less bloated. But again, it takes a while for you to build up this acid in the stomach. You know, I think people have this idea that supplements are similar to drugs. No, they're not. The difference between drugs and supplements are drugs create fast changes because they're super concentrated, harsh poisons that create effects in the body with a lot of side effects. But with natural supplements, especially food-based, you're doing it on a gradient. When you're doing it on a gradient, there's no side effects. So that would be the difference. And then you have the gallbladder formula, which basically you would take, and you should feel a little bit better, and better over time. Okay, so the answer to this is how it's going to work right away, but sometimes you're not going to feel it right away. There's another supplement, the wheatgrass juice. Some people feel the results of it instantaneously. Other people, it takes longer. It really depends on how unhealthy your body is, how long you had this condition, how tired you already are. And I'll give you another example. Let's say you're taking the K2 and D3 and you have osteoporosis. The level of effort it takes to fix osteoporosis before you can start seeing change on an x-ray could be 4 to 5 years. Because that condition, if you look in the medical literature, like there's really nothing you can do to reverse that completely. That's what they say. So in their minds, you can't do anything to correct because they've never really spent the time and energy using natural. They're not trained in it. But you can reverse that. And but you got to take the right nutrition. It's not just a matter of a pill. It's like a whole ball of wax. You need the food, you need the eating, the sleeping, and the nutrition. Another condition, even acid reflux, could take a long time to really correct that. I'm talking months. Another condition, let's say you have chronic fatigue syndrome. That's like a completely burnt out adrenal, which has taken years to develop. You know, it's going to be a gradual improvement over a period of maybe 1 or 2 years to correct that. High blood pressure. It all depends on the cause of it. If you have a calcification in the arteries, it could take several years to strip off that calcium with vitamin K2 or D3. You know, other conditions like diabetes. Let's say you have a type 2. It could take months to years to reverse that. So that's why I always say, you know, never look at the vitamins as like a medication. They're things to help speed things up and to correct the chemistry. And hopefully you'll feel some change right away, but sometimes you don't. Like even the hair formula. Sometimes it'll take 2 or 3 months to even start seeing change, where other people might see change immediately. So it really depends on your overall health, how long it has been going on, and how resilient you are. I think that the thing that what I do is with my supplements is I make sure that the quality is there. I make sure that the raw materials are really, really good and they're not synthetic. And they're designed uniquely to really speed things up. For example, a new product we have is called insulin and glucose support. That product has a combination of 10 different super high-end herbal and vitamins and nutrients to all target insulin dysfunction, where other supplements might just have one. I put them all in one. So we have this sledgehammer to really handle that insulin. And you should see change pretty rapidly, but to actually correct it could take some time. If you have diabetes type 1, for example, it could take a long time to even get you to a type 2 if there's anything left in your pancreas. Some point you can't ever fix it, but you can improve it. Okay? So I just want to do a video on that, and be patient. That's why we call you a patient, right? But thanks for watching, and just persist. And if you have any questions, just keep staying in communication with us. Thank you.